Hi friends, it's Lila with the Tapestry of the Unseen. Thanks for stopping by. So today it'll be kind of a, not a rant, but I'm just so annoyed and I just needed to spill the tea because, you know, when you feel really frustrated about something and you just need to let it out. And I know others are feeling frustrated about this. So this is the Practical Tarot by Lisa Kessler. And this is the Kickstarter. And this is the mass market. The Kickstarter, I think it funded in February of 2023. Excuse me. Estimated delivery date was October of 2023. That was a long time ago. She has been getting some updates and stuff, but it just seemed like a very long time. Well, in January of 2024, I'm on Amazon, and it was in the evening, and I'm in the States, and I see the Practical Tarot. It's available mass market, and I can get it delivered overnight, so I could have it in the morning for $24, $26. I can't remember. So that really caught me off guard, and because I paid $70 for this Kickstarter, and it's been 2 years. There was a message that there was a delay in the books, and then we were supposed to get hardback books because I ordered the deck and the book, and it was upgraded to a hardback. So we're supposed to get hardback books. Then she had sent a message that she couldn't do the hardbacks. I can't remember the details, but that's fine. Stuff happens, and I mean, it's been already 2 years. But yeah, to my surprise, this was out, and the message on the Kickstarter, I went on the Kickstarter, I messaged, and I said, this was about 2 weeks ago. I saw this on Amazon that I could actually order it and have it in the morning. And I haven't received any messages or any tracking or any, I think it was in early December when she had said that the books were here and that she was going to start shipping them, and I hadn't heard anything. I think there was about 230 some backers, 33 out of 35 backers. And I know about fulfilling orders because I did have a business with my husband for years, and I know that somebody can say, oh, it's a lot of orders, but yes, you can do it, and actually you can do that in a day, you know, with a husband, and, you know, if you have two friends or whatever. I'm just saying. She responded, oh, it's going out with tomorrow's batch. Okay, so I received it on the 13th of January of 2024. What I received was, let me put this one aside. So what I received was this, and I received this, right, which was the book. So the book is, let's see here. Oh, and I received, there was these stickers, you know, really thin. I'm usually not like this, but ultimately is just being honest and truthful and of what's happening, keeping everybody who has believed in your project updated. Things happen, whatever. I'm not nitpicky. I'm just upset that, well, we'll get to it, but, well, what it seems to me is that she used the Kickstarter, right, which is fine, to pitch her project to a publisher, and so she got published. But I believe that she timed it. I feel like it's been timed at the same time. So basically, us, you know, the backers receiving the decks and the mass market coming out at the same time. It seems like when people who have Kickstarter start doing videos and showing their Kickstarters, it's already available for people to purchase. So that can be used as marketing, you know, and it can save on marketing costs and so forth. 2-year wait, I believe it was for the whole project to get mass produced as well. So that I feel like that extended the time. And I know all the artwork wasn't done, but yeah, I think that's what she did, which is a very smart thing to do because marketing is very expensive. But the thing is that I feel like a more open approach would have been better, saying to her backers, I am trying to pitch this project, to a publisher, and I'd like to have them both at the same time. That way, it can save on marketing costs because my budget's really tight and I can't afford marketing or whatever. And it would just save on marketing and it would be best, and because, marketing is so expensive, and I really want to have this project to go out to as many people as possible to, blah, 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 all the marketing bullshit. But instead, I feel like it was just prolonged because it was just too obvious that the deck is already available. So it got mass produced, shipped to Amazon warehouses, ready, and for people to receive it overnight, as I guess the Kickstarter backers are receiving theirs. I hadn't even gotten notification yet that it was going to be shipped of anything yet. This is the book that came with it. It was supposed to be in hardcover and color, so this is what came with it. Symbolism cycles, the crows, I guess, meaning of symbols, and then it goes into the card, and then it's just, there isn't anything I don't see anything very special that would help. I don't need a guidebook, but like I'm saying, for anybody, because it's called the Practical Tarot. And I have to admit, I am being bitchy, but it's because I feel like there was no honesty, especially when you have people that are believing your project and things are tough and people are putting their hard-earned money into a project of yours, and you should have respect for them and really be honest with them about the whole journey. So this is the guidebook. Let me see. The cycle chart can help you see the cycles for each element. Okay, so that's good for somebody who's new to tarot. And then there's some spreads. Okay, now some people, here is the artist, Holly Carton, which I did go on her Instagram and her website, and I didn't see any mention of the tarot or any mention of the art or anything, which I found interesting because usually artists will, even if they don't say that they're working on a tarot, they'll show pictures of some kind of whether doing the art or just showing something of the art that they did for some commission or something. And then it has, of course, because Lisa Kessler is an published author, so it has all her books. That's another interesting thing that I didn't even notice. I guess in the pledge, it said there for the $70 pledge that your name will be mentioned somewhere. I don't remember, because I didn't remember at all, but somewhere in the deck or in the guidebook. And I didn't remember, but I went on the Kickstarter today to see when exactly it was launched and the details and what I had paid. And there's a lot of people that are upset. And one of the individuals said that she had pledged at this level because she thought it would be really cool to have her name in this tarot book that she could hand down to her kids. And she was really upset. I guess it didn't happen. I haven't even looked because I had forgotten about it, but I guess she forgot to do that, is to add the individual names of the people that backed her initially so that she can get published, mass produced. That was interesting. And so she was saying that she was very upset. It was big letdown. That's the book. Let me see here. What is this? Oh, this is more of her books that she's written. So she has a lot of published books. This is the book that we received. It was $70 for this. And then let me show you. I'm going to do the decks side by side, and the reason is I'll show you right now. But so this is going to be a little bit of a long video. So grab some tea, your soda, your snacks. I don't know, cucumbers and lemon juice with some chili sprinkled on top is delicious, or lime juice, or popcorn. Okay, so this is the little white book that comes with the, so some people who paid for just the deck, I can't remember if it was like $50 or whatever, or what it was. I think it was 50. Excuse me. They wouldn't receive that paperback. They would just receive the deck and then this little white book. So there is no pictures. The writing is a little tiny, teeny tiny. So I'm gonna have to grab my magnifying glass. Just one sec. So we have, let's see here, table contents, intention, working with practical tarot spreads. Okay, so she just has the spreads here. Oh, she only has, okay, so she has 2 spreads only for the people that backed her on Kickstarter, it looks like. If they didn't get the paperback or they got 2 spreads. They got the pyramid spread and the wing spread, but it doesn't show like how to lay them out. And then they have a little blurb with a journal. And then what's interesting too is that she came out with an additional book published that's selling on Amazon, The Practical Tarot, how to learn the practical tarot way, which I thought that was interesting. So that's also available to purchase already as well. Let's see here. Okay, so it looks like that, and then the minors are the same, just as, and just a little, no pictures, and okay, so acknowledgements. So she thinks it never would have been possible for her husband, thanks to her tarot students and word maker friends. And then she names her friends. And thanks to Fiona for introducing me to Holly Carton. So that's the author. I mean, sorry, not the author, the artist. And to all members of Kickstarter community who believed in this project. And then, even though we had 5 cards, because the whole art wasn't finished, but it was supposed to be delivered by October 2023, the whole deck. Finally, thank you to Ellie Williams for proofreading this. Interesting that she doesn't thank the artist. She just thanks the person who introduced her to the artist. I don't know. It's weird because the artist doesn't mention anything about the deck or the art. I feel like there's something happened between them. I don't know. Maybe it's just me stirring shit up. Okay, so then it has about the author and here about the artist. Holly Carton is a fine artist, illustrator, and she has some beautiful watercolor art. It's very beautiful. It's very different from this art, but it's very pretty. Let's see here. She is. All right, so her, and then that's it. So that is what everybody gets. Okay, so let me get the other, because we're going to do a comparison. This is the box. So it's I hate it. I'm being such a pickety, like a nitpicky bitch, but it's hard because I just feel like she didn't do right by the people that supported her. This is the box, and these are the backs, and then it has the silver gilding, and this is here the card. Now, the first thing that I noticed is there's different fonts used and different placement of fonts, which I've seen other artists do and I've done in previous work, and it's fine, but the way she did it, but this is the different font here is just, and also let me show you, and then they're not aligned. Let me show you. They're not aligned just at the bottom, even when they're on the bottom. The fonts, this one, why is this one all the way up here and this one all the way down here. And then the different fonts, like this one has this black outline on it. And, well, we'll go into them. I'm just gonna, let me put them back together. And I'll get the mass market. Okay, so we'll come back to these cards. Let me just go ahead and, well, this is the Kickstarter one. So this is the Morgan Greer, and it's a little bit wider. Okay, let me scoot out. So it's a little bit wider, but the same height. And then cardstock is, it feels like it can bend. See how it can bend there? It stays bent. So it's, yeah. So you have to be careful. It looks like it's kind of bent, and compared to, you see that snap? And this one doesn't stay bent. So this is really cheap cardstock. Okay. This is the Kickstarter. That was $70. And let me get the mass market so we can take a look at the mass market now. This is the mass market. Comes with this very sturdy box. Nice lining inside. This one has no lining. You can actually see the cardboard edges there. And then it has this really nice book, beautiful book. Really nice, beautiful color images, quality paper. Look at this, right up. So different from the expensive one. So the mass market was either $24, $26 something dollars. So this is, and it looks like it's different. Yeah. So here is introduction, making intention, working with the practical tarot. Has a lot more information. Has all these spreads, which are in the paperback as well. So the spreads are, and then has this beautiful image, and then it has full picture color. Oops, color picture. I didn't know it was color picture. And another thing is, for some reason, the Kickstarter. You guys can let me know, but when I'm looking at the Kickstarter tarot deck, it looks like the images are, like the art is kind of blurry, but I don't know if it's just me, but we'll compare and see. So yeah, so this, and then it's all, minors are also in color, beautiful images, the art looks beautiful, and I was excited about this deck because it had a lot of diversity, age diversity, you know, ethnicities, different ethnicities, etc. It had animals in it, which I love. So then it has acknowledgments about the author, and there's nothing about the artist. Oh, let me see. Did I miss it? Maybe I missed it. Let me see here. The publisher for this was Beyond Words, and illustrator, I guess it's right here. That's all Holly Carton. So she doesn't get like any write-up in the back or acknowledgement, and then hollycarton.com. Okay, so this book and what we got here, this book. I guess this isn't in that book, so that's something. Okay, so here are the cards. Nice box, nice back. So we'll put this aside. Okay, so here are the backs, the cards. Okay. And it feels chunkier, but we'll compare. And then this is the deck. Okay, so I'm going to keep the mass market on the left and the Kickstarter on the right. Okay, so let's go flip them over and we'll compare the backs here. What? Hello? Okay, so as you can see, the color is more vibrant. This one feels a lot cheaper and just, it just doesn't look good. But especially compared to this, you know, this looks really nice. So, and then let's compare the width. So of course, the Kickstarter is the gilded one, and it's thinner cardstock. So, oops. All right. Okay, so it's thinner cardstock. And let's see here. We're gonna compare this one with the Morgan Greer. So it is, let's see, same height. It's just a slight wider. And we'll compare so it looks like the mass-produced, the Kickstarter is just no, it looks the same. It's a little bit on the rounded edges, whatever. So, different coloring too. They fixed the coloring. So, let's see here. Let me scoot in and we'll get started. Oh, we're already at 26 minutes. Ooh, okay. This is gonna be a long one. Maybe I won't do, I'll try to go fast. Okay, so this is the Fool. This is the Kickstarter. And for me, it just seems like the art didn't look like it was blurry in the Kickstarter version. And I don't know why they would put the title up here in the sky when it is better here at the bottom. It just didn't make sense. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. The contrasts in colors, and the art looks a lot better on the mass market. Here it just looks flat, and and I feel like that is the reason, that is because sometimes the materials that you use to print can affect the way the art feels. So like cheaper materials art will come out like this. So this was really cheap paper. I feel like she basically paid herself maybe more than to try to save money, and so she did it on the cheap side. I don't know, but it's a huge difference. So this, looks washed out and cheap looking. So this is a lot richer, and you can kind of, the art looks beautiful. I really don't like the brackets on this, on the mass market, on the number, but and then, I forgot. So this bounces back. It doesn't fold like the Kickstarter one. And it has a little bit of a bend, but not like the Kickstarter. Okay. So look at that. Look at the difference. So in this one, she put the font there. Oops. Got that. Okay. The Empress. This is the Kickstarter, $70, $26. There's a lot more gradients and high contrast to really bring out, you know, the glow. I mean, and if you look at this Emperor, okay, the Kickstarter version, see how the title's all the way up here? It just doesn't. And the Emperor's title is a little bit lower, and it should have been even lower. I mean, it really should have been lower. And it's like different font. It has like that shadow. They put a shadow on here. I don't believe that the artist would have done this, because she has really beautiful. She's a really talented artist, so she did not do the titles. She would not have done that. Okay, so let's see. Look at these two. Now they're both gloss. Yeah, they're both gloss, so this is more glossier, but yeah, you can really tell this is like, the Kickstarter is really washed out. All right, a Chariot, Strength. You see why I love this deck though? I mean, not the Kickstarter, but why I pledged for it, because of it is beautiful, the art, but the experience and getting the Kickstarter version, and I ended up buying the mass market. So there's the Hermit from Kickstarter with the big old words up here. Takes you out of the image. It's already washed out, and then the words are here at the bottom. Look nice where they put it. Okay, so here, Wheel of Fortune. They put the words on the bottom on the Kickstarter one. And the Hangman. So the Kickstarter was a cheap printing on cheap materials. I mean, why would you put the title up at the top of the tower? The mass market, it should be at the bottom like that, out of the way, especially it takes you out. But the art is beautiful. Look at this one. So beautiful card. And here she like puts the title up here when it should be down here. I think it was put on the mass market one. This is Judgment, which for some reason this one reminds me of her. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think, but yeah. So title's way up here. I don't know why they couldn't have put it lower. But the World, Ace of Cups. I mean, look at the difference. The Two of Cups. Look at the difference, the coloration and the saturation. And that does, you know, if you print on cheap paper, it can definitely affect the way the colors look, and also the type of inks. So here is, you know, up down here, Two of Cups, beautiful card, and then it's up here for some reason. It kind of jars you out of the image. Three of Cups. You know, in the mass market, they used the same font. I don't know why she changed fonts so many times. Now this one is the Four of Cups. So it just seems, yeah, washed out. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. So you know, the mass market is beautiful. So if you want a deck that you'll be able to read, it goes by the Rider-Waite, it has a lot of diversity, you know, it's a good one. Unfortunately, you know, the experience I had and others had with the Kickstarter and getting the deck in, and we paid all this money, and so this is the Ten of Cups. Oops. Am I missing a card? Oh no, it's just over there. Okay, so let's see. We'll put this down here. Page of Cups. It's a beautiful card, but the Kickstarter's washed out here. Page of Cups. And let's see here. We got the Knight. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. So I'm not going to show all of them because it's going to be a really long video, but let me just go quickly through some of them here. Maybe I'll show all of them. I'll just go fast, right? You can pause the video if you want to see the details or screenshot it. So here again, it's right here when it could have just been down below like they did on the mass market. Eight of Pentacles. Oops, let me move it down here in the light. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. All right, let me just put this there. 9 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. She's beautiful. But look at how washed out it is here on the Kickstarter. Okay, King. Let's see. Well, these are, I guess they're not in order, but you can get a gist of more of the cards. The mass one is just completely just cheap cardstock all washed. I mean, not the mass, I'm sorry. The Kickstarter is, you know, just washed out and feels very thin, and the cardstock looks like it's going to bend very easily. It doesn't snap back. This is the mass market, and then this is the Kickstarter. And then what I wanted to show too is that for the Kickstarter, you know, it was $70, and comparing it to other Kickstarters that I received, so this one was from Weissbell. It was a Kickstarter, Wild Reflections Tarot. I pledged for this one after that one. It was delivered by April 2024, and this one I pledged for it after the Practical Tarot. So it has this beautiful box and a very sturdy box. The inside is covered, has a beautiful inside image. This one was $54, okay, this Kickstarter, with that included shipping. So, and this one was $70. I can't remember if there was an additional shipping. I think there was an additional shipping that I did in backer kit. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember really, but 70 and 54, and you know, you get this book compared to this book, $70, $54. And here you have colored images and really detailed and helpful information for the new person that's coming into tarot, compared to this book that is very basic. And then these cards also have gilding. And beautiful coloration, not washed out, and nice cardstock that actually bounces back. Okay, and actually you can buy this deck on Amazon for, I think, $20, $19. I can't remember, but I believe it's something around there. So you can get this deck now, the same, you know, quality right here as the Kickstarter that is this one. And then here's this one. It's just cheap and it bends. So with this book, okay, so that was $54, and this is one of my favorite tarot decks too. It's just so beautiful. Okay, so that's that one. And then this one, I just wanted to show you different ones because of paying $70 versus, and this one was $45. This is the Feline Rider Tarot. It's a Kickstarter that I backed a while ago, and has this beautiful box. It's a rose petal box, and it has printing all over. And it has this beautiful printing inside. Isn't this gorgeous? And then it has this book, has rose petal cover with a color printing, and the inside doesn't have any pictures, but there's plenty of information in the book. Let me see. Yeah, plenty of information. So it has this really nice, so $45, $70. And then the cards are beautiful. They have this beautiful, it's like this gilding that's one of my favorites. I don't even know how to explain it. It just has a sheen. It's beautiful. And the cards are a kind of a rose petal. They're just beautiful. They feel so luxe. I don't know. So these are the cards. They have beautiful coloration. You know, it has this border, but it's just really nicely done that it doesn't take away or jar you away from like the images or when you're reading. And I absolutely just adore this deck. It's just so adorable. I've never had a cat, and my dogs hate these decks, but but they're just very cute. So this is just really, really nice. And just feels like a really quality deck. So $45, $70. And let's see, let me show you one that was a recent purchase. just because I'm being salty. So this one I purchased on Amazon because it's so adorable, okay? This one was $14. Let me back up a little bit. So, and then we have, you know, the Practical Tarot, $70. So this was $14. It's called the Meows Tarot. And it is not by any big publisher. It looks to be either, you know, independent. Somebody, you know, went ahead and contacted one of the manufacturers in China to have it published, or, you know, something like that, or maybe a small little publisher. So it has a little adorable book, big color images. It makes me laugh. It's adorable. I recommend it if you like animals, because if you're having a bad day, it's going to make you laugh and smile. So this is super cute. And then it has a nice box, a little cat reading tarot. Oh, and also even on the inside of the box, it has this: unlock your destiny with every purr, meow meow. I mean, it's just so nicely done, very thoughtful. And then here are the cards, nice little deck on the back, and it looks like linen. Actually, I didn't look to see what it said, what the cardstock was, but it has the linen feel. I don't know, and it bounces back. So, and it shuffles nicely. 8 of Cups. The Devil. I'm not going to get into this one, but it's so cute. So yeah, $14 on Amazon. I got it overnight. And then $70. So I think this is why people are very upset, you know, with this creator. I just feel like it wasn't very upfront, and a lot of the backers are still even asking her for tracking numbers on Kickstarter when I went in today. So I don't know. What do you think? Let me know what you think. Do you think I'm just being a bitch? I don't know. Would you be a little upset? Or, you know, it's, you know, I feel like she prolonged it to, you know, so that it can get published, mass produced, and then it all comes out at the same time. So when people are talking about their Kickstarters on video, oh, the deck is also available on Amazon. The Amazon warehouses have it already in, you know, in stock before the backers, all the backers do. So anyways, this one I do recommend because it's so cute. It's adorable, and it reads really well. So anyways, yeah, $14, the Meows Tarot, and then $70 for this one. Now this one, I probably will just, you know, I do like the way the coloration came out on the mass market. So, and I do like the diversity of the deck. So on the mass market, it is beautiful. I mean, the art, and I do really like the deck. I'm just gonna sage it, remove the energy from the creator, and because I do like this deck, and I feel like it's gonna be a good reader. I like the diversity in ages, the ethnicities, the images, the art, the coloration is beautiful. There's not any, you know, the titles are nicely placed. So yeah, this is what I needed to get out, because this was one of those things where you're just feeling so frustrated, and I need to tell my friends. I need to go on YouTube and tell my friends and see what they think. I don't know. Am I just being bitchy? What do you guys think? Let me know. And thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate you guys. You know, before it was just my chows, my dogs, my little Maltese that would hear my rants because my husband would be like, whatever, I don't care, you know, I don't care about tarot stuff. But so I really appreciate you guys, and it's been really a joy to get to know each one of you, and I enjoy finding out about what you love about tarot, or if you have if you're going to start a YouTube channel, what videos, what things that you like to share. So it's been a lot of fun, and I really appreciate you guys hanging out, stopping by, hanging out with me. So, oh yeah, please like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.